From the ride on my motorized bike, I won't stall at night. Just throw on a light and go for a ride on my motorized bike. Don't need to leave the charity over 9 nights. Just vacate the state on my motor. Hey, what's up, guys? Anyway, back to this dumbass shit. This is the tale of the two carburetors, man. The tale of the two carburetors. On the left here, we got the NT. Dun, 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 NT. And on the right, Bofang. Fight! So anyway, I ordered the NT to replace the Bofang because the Bofang uses 7mm jets, which cost $7 each, right? Whereas you can order the BBR jet pack for $5 and it fits right in the NT, and they're basically the same carburetor, really. They really are very close to being the same carburetor. However, there are some differences, and we'll get into that in just a second. So anyway, as demonstrated on my channel the other day, the BBR jetpack was a real disappointment. I measured all the jets in that pack, and they're all the exact same jet. They're stamped a different size, but they're different. They're the same jet. They're not different jets. They're all the same, right? And they're actually the same diameter as the one that comes in this MT, which I just dumped gas out onto my hand. Because I tried the MT, I went ahead and I said, fuck it, I'm going to try it anyway. I stuck the MT on there. I went right ahead and put it on the very last needle setting, the most lean needle setting, pardon me, and I put the 68 jet in it, right? Because it said 68 on it. But I measured them all, and that one was just slightly smaller than the others. So I said, all right, I'm going to use that one. Put that one on there, and I knew it wasn't small enough. I already knew it wasn't going to work, but I tried it anyway, and so it didn't work. It didn't work. The motor ran like shit. It was way too rich. So I put the Bofang back on there, and then I gained a real appreciation for the Bofang after that, because number one, I'm running my carburetor slightly tilted over, right? Which means there's a little bit of screwiness with the float. The float action in there is going to be not quite to stock. And the Bofang seems to tolerate that a lot better than the NT. The NT float doesn't seem to tolerate being tilted very, very much. So it delivers fuel. It was a lot smoother. The Bofang is so buttery smooth. Pardon me. So we went back to the Bofang, and we're going to pull this plug out here. We're going to pull this plug out here right now. And I know the NT was rich because I did a plug check after a 15-minute ride, and the plug was soaking wet, right? So I went ahead and I regapped my plug while I was pulling it out, and I pulled the plug out and regapped it, put it back in there, put the Bofang back on, went for a ride, and guess what? Bada bing, bada boom. Everything was right in the world again. So let's pull it out right now and check and see what it's like. The last time I had it out, it was nice and chocolatey. Just a little bit rich. But it looked like it just had this real nice chocolatey look to it. I was real happy with that. So let's see. Oh, uh-oh. What is that? Come on, focus. What are you doing? Focus. My finger doesn't work. I cut that fingertip off years ago, and now the phone won't accept it. Thinks it's dead. Wow. Huh. That's interesting. That looks a little bit lean. Huh. That was a good ride though. I regapped the plug a little bit wider. I think I picked up 100 RPM. So now I'm up about 300 RPM with the rebuild and the regapping of the plug. So that made my day. Man, I was pissed off this morning when that Bofang, when the NT carburetor ran like shit. I was like, interesting. Anyway, so that's my report for this week, guys, to let you know what's going on in my little world of motorized bicycles. And I'll see you guys tonight at the club at Jared's place, right? Keep them running.